Glub.
All right. So Glub is still in front of y'all as he's walking. He doesn't hop. He's got little leggies, really long legs. Think of the two frogs from that story when you were a kid that ate cookies and shit. I can't remember what their names are.
I make a t-shirt out of it.
Oh,
yeah, they did. They
it's
sit
like,
on a
it's
log.
like, it's like Mr. Toad or something.
Yeah,
like
Mr.
that.
Toad and Mr. Frog or whatever.
Yeah, it's literally their names.
Okay, well, this is Mr. Toad. He's walking straight up. His legs are long. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. That is him. He's got his little coat on. He's got a staff, and he walks. He's got a fat neck. Really interesting character. Gideon and Valier, you're watching as Gark and Corin are walking in tandem behind. You see Glub every now and again. He turns his head almost like behind himself as he catches a fly and he says a word to Corin, saying his similar words of whimsy as y'all walk past. You're walking through a section of the back side of the library. It's taking you probably about like 20 minutes to get to the back over here. Okay? It's a pretty distance of a walk. As you're going, he's not minding anyone. He's on a purposeful journey at this point as Gark and Horn are keeping up. And for the other two, it's up to you what y'all do. They're going to pass through this tunnel. Words are being said above them by that group, but they're coming through here. On the other side, Corin. There you go. All right. I don't know, Gideon and Valir, what are y'all doing?
I'm looking at Valerian's and just say, hey, so, do you just want to be friends with them? Is that what it is? You may help you make some friends? Or do you want to follow the frog with them? What do you want to do?
We're interested in the frog.
You just want to follow the frog?
Wait, well, he might actually be a toad. I'm not quite sure.
So we're following the frog. So we're following two people that are following the frog.
Unless we see anything more interesting.
I think it's an owl over there.
An intelligent frog. He might know something that could help us out. I don't know. You don't see that very often.
All right.
Unless you see anything, you let me know. I'm cool with whatever.
I don't think I see is an owl, a cat. I don't think they talk.
By now we're way far gone.
Yeah, so both of y'all stayed back there. You see as he's making this way past, he does see a small little shrine with it looks like a commoner whose head's really fuzzy. But you see 3 ravens sitting on top of it, a couple of petals of flowers sitting on the edge. You'll see Garb slowly make a gesture with his hands as he wafts yet another petal out of almost nothing, onto the brim of the shrine. As you see a raven, an eye opens and shuts as it almost acknowledges the gesture as he makes his way through.
You talk to birds?
I don't talk to birds. You just have to be friendly to nature as he makes his way through.
I understand that.
He'll continue up.
Actually,
yeah.
So with Gark's ability, just kind of like racial, he can understand small creatures. Do I understand them, or
racial?
Hear a very different voice come from the raven when he's speaking, acknowledging Glub's gesture, and you hear almost like an ethereal
some
voice
racist
come
abilities.
from the raven, where the raven specifically will speak to Glub and say, "Your gesture is ever so thankful." And it sounds like a woman. It's ethereal in its presence. Okay.
Okay. Oh, hold on. I gotta.
Write that down.
Take in there.
Huh.
You see Glub as he comes by. He's going to look up at the traveler here, and he goes, "Sleep." You'll see him cut off next to the fire. Glub is going to kind of help into the manor, to which Glub is going to walk over to this Azahana member. And Corin, you specifically see a what would be a lotus pin on his chest. Okay? And you hear him have to change his words for this guy. He, instead of just saying sleep, he says, please sleep, as he bangs the staff on the ground. And this one takes a little bit of effort, but he does fall asleep. He doesn't even move, though. He stays in his place. Okay, almost like he takes a nap, seated still. Okay.
Okay.
So what's the reasoning you put these guys to sleep?
He goes,
You want us to sit here and talk?
Glub turns around and he goes, oh, they don't need to see this. And then
God.
Glub is
Oh,
going
I think
to
he's gonna
walk.
take out. I think he's gonna take his pants off.
He's going to jump onto, Glub is going to jump onto this, and he's going to point to this little circle of stuff that's over here. Okay?
Okay.
And he's going to look down
Who's over
towards
here?
y'all. He's this, real quick. He's going to basically gesture with his staff to this area. Okay? That's kind of where he's looking at. He's hopped himself onto this little awning that's right here. And he's going to look down towards you fellas. And he's going to ask for, he's going to point his staff at the ground, right here. Almost like he wants, sorry, gotta get my pointer. He's going to, almost like he wants you both to stand right here.
I'm just gonna look at Gark like.
Buddy, I don't like any of this.
Glub is going to look at you and said, frogs.
Why do you want us to stand
darks
there?
and stillness.
Darks. And wait, can you say that one more time?
A frog's leap starts in stillness.
Okay.
Buddy, I ain't a frog.
I think he's saying that if we stand there very still, we'll be transported to where we need to go.
I don't think that's what he's saying at all.
Because when we still, we leap. You know.
Gark.
He will say
Gark is
almost
just
like the only words that really don't sound like muttering riddles from a mad frog are, if you would like to know more about the glass book, I need favors and trust.
I think we gotta do it, man. And as I'm trying to convince Gark, I'm gonna say, there's probably more than just a book in there. There's probably valuables, gold,
He's gonna wave the staff in his hands. He says, "Oh,
items.
Look, buddy, I as much as I love the sound of gold, I don't just go around trusting frog sages that speak in riddles.
I mean, I want to look over to the glub.
Yeah.
And I would say, can you give me some evidence of why we should even trust you?
So you'll see his mouth get really big, and he's gonna blow a single, the air is frosty. He's gonna blow a breath into that fire nearby, and in the fire, you're going to see a small visage, it would seem, of what looks to be a glass book, bound with a seam of glass there. As it opens, it would appear that it's on a desk.
You seen what the book is?
And then he's going to inhale, and that visage is going to return to him. Okay?
Gark, I had said that to you.
Look, Gark, I'm gonna go stand still. I think we should do it. I think this is the way to get there. Honestly, to complete our task, to get this job done, and we can get paid. Is it weird that a talking frog is telling us to stand still, and he can do a bunch of crazy magic? Yes. Has that ever stopped me from trusting weird things before? No. I mean, I hang out with you, and you're like a weird goblin gnome thing that loves gold.
I do love gold.
Glub is going to look. He's going to stare at you both. And he goes, "Do not have the time."
I like gold. I like gold, but I'm also not stupid. No, just no. Nothing about this seems right. Come on, buddy.
All right. So Gark denied it. So I think I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna say, all right, hey, my partner, he thinks it's a bad idea.
Okay. So are you? So Glub is going to look at you both and goes, "So no deal." Deals happen once.
Gark is gonna look at Corin and he's gonna be like, "Look, buddy, I'm from Velshad, and deals usually go very bad, from what I've seen."
I'm going to. I'm gonna take a moment here. Right. This guy speaks in riddles and quotes, correct?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a holy man. I carry around a holy amulet, for some fun. But I'm gonna say, search me. Oh God. Yeah. I'm gonna say, search me, oh God. Know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. Point out anything to me
Touch
that
me.
offends you, and lead me along the path of the righteous. Okay, and I want to look the frog in the eyes when I say this. And I want to know: is this the path of the righteous, or am I making a bad decision here?
Glub is going to put his hands up into the air, and you see a light shine down upon him as Glub looks up in confusion. And he looks at you.
Hey, Gark! I yell back to Gark, and I say, dude, the light has shown this is the path of the righteous. We should definitely take this path.
I like how Glark is still far away.
Yeah, he's just shouting at you.
He doesn't even move.
There's a random man that the frog wizard has put to sleep, and another man asleep on another stone, and his Corin is looking back. I'm like, yo, God said we got to do this.
Quick question: I don't think Gark was there when the frog was talking. Wait, or was I there when he was talking?
No,
about
I mean you
darkness?
walked up while he was talking. He's been talking to
I don't think you heard the initial deal. Probably not.
So Corin, do you remember what he said about light and darkness?
Yeah. You stand still when the frog leaps, and the darkness turns to light.
Initially, one of the first things he told you. Come on, man, put two and two together. Gark is literally just like, brother, trust me on this. Nothing about this seems right.
He was like, the darkness is around you until the light is shown. Take the path of the light. And that, the light appeared. And,
he put two people to sleep.
yeah, but that's like just a sleep spell. Like, I can do that.
Glub looks down at Noah's character. He's not acknowledging Gark in the least bit. He's just looking at Noah's character. He says, "Will you help me, or will you not?"
Look, man, you're putting me in a little predicament here. You're being super sketchy. You like talking riddles and stuff?
Oh, nah, you just not found him sketchy now.
He's gonna look at you
Yeah,
again.
really.
He's going to look at you and catch a fly out of the air, and he's
Like, I think you're really cool, and you're unique. I enjoy talking to you.
I need to see your strength.
I'm not strong. I'm very weak.
There are different ways to see strength.
You're seeing my strength right now, and I'm not very good at it, honestly. My whole thing is talking.
Can work.
Where are you gonna teleport us to?
There is no teleportation.
Where are we jumping to?
We're here. And he points at this little break in the bushes that is behind him with his
Alright,
staff.
so you're not even gonna send us anywhere? We're just gonna walk into these bushes?
Not walking anywhere. We will stand right here.
Just...
Gark, all we gotta do is stand here, man. Come on.
Corin, I'm telling you right now.
Glub also takes a staff. He goes, "You could stand there." There, on him. And he points at the man that's asleep, and he jumps on to him. He says, "Will not matter." And then he points
Oh, no.
into the little space where the bushes are, and he says, "That is where the attention will be."
Sounds pretty. You know, I can also play music.
If it will bring you peace, he is a friend of mine.
Peace is a friend of yours. Look, Gark, if you don't want to do this, I'll take one for the team. If I don't come back, that means I'm dead.
Glub looks at him
You
when
won't,
he says
you won't
dead.
know if
He
I'm
goes-
dead or alive. I'm gonna be honest here.
And he looks at Gark and he says,
What'd he say?
so he did use whisper to Gark, and all you hear Gark is the frogman's voice. He goes, "He will not die."
Hey,
There's fates worse than death. Nope. Mm-mm. Look, I'm a
Glub
greedy
will say
little
out loud.
bastard.
He says, "That is true."
Look, I'm a greedy little goblin.
hey, don't worry, greedy
But,
man. Hey, partner, I will get us a book. Trust me. We'll get us
I
that
trust
book.
you, Corin.
You hang out with the weirdos that have been following us for the past 20 miles, and I'm gonna
Glub
go.
standing on the body of the person looking at you, pointing at that little space that's right over here, says, he looks at you, goes, "Are you ready?"
Man, I'm ready. I wish my partner's here, but
He says, "Very well. Deal." And the staff, when he does that, crunches into his hands and it disappears.
oh, that's
And he
cool.
pulls his sleeves up real quick, and he shifts his hat. It is now fully pointed. And he says, "Do not be alarmed." His eyes roll back.
like
His
that.
mouth opens up. Like
Oh
it
no, I don't like this. I don't like the look at this at all.
And you see three little lights come out of him, kind of like fireflies, and they will go into this little space over here. And then you see his mouth shut, and he goes, big breath in as he blows over towards those lights, and you see almost like it pushes some mist out of the way, almost like it's like pulling reality apart a little bit. And you see a large entity
Everybody.
appear,
Lord.
and you see Glub has his hands up. He
This is
goes,
the beast.
"Behold, Lord."
It's a big lizard.
Frog. He's a big frog. Yes, he is large. He is my brother. I want
So
you.
this was it. You made this sound like I was about to get transported into another dimension or something. All you did was blow your stank breath into the woods here.
Glub looks at you. Glub looks at you and says, "I said none of that. I said stand there."
Gark,
And then he looks at
Gark near
Blorg.
me, or is Gark like? Is Gark like
Blorg
50 yards away? Am I gonna have to yell at him?
out of the crevice and
Oh, shit.
onto this wall as he looks down on you, and he says, "You are not at risk of death. Now this poor person I'm standing on, he will die." And Blorg's tongue outlashes and it eats the person, and he's dead. That one's dead. And
Holy
Club,
shit.
standing near the fire, looks at you and he says, "Get body out, Lord."
You want me to go grab the other body?
Just
I'll
the
go.
body.
I mean, I'll go grab the other guy instead of you eating me. It does what you want.
No, get the body he ate out of Lord.
You want me to go inside of him and grab the body and take it out of him?
Get the body out of Lord. And then he will step back and sit down. And that is what Glub will do.
I think you've exhausted that NPC's dialogue.
Glub sits on the ground and watches. And you see Blorg. Blorg is probably about a 10-foot tall giant frog. It's standing currently on a giant stone wall, and it has just tongue-lashed a body of a random traveler and have pulled it into the gullet of Blorg.
Okay. I want to try and serenade this giant frog to sleep with some jazz tunes.
Okay, yeah. You may try, yes.
I'm gonna try.
Want that performance check? Now, I think you have, obviously you have advantage because you have whatever with that weapon, right?
Yeah. Emergency. Okay, roll a 16 though.
Is that with advantage?
You might roll some better.
Okay.
10 with advantage, so.
So you pull out Brasso, and I want you to play us a tune. What does it sound like?
Sounds like the sun is rising above the horizon. You're out there and you're sipping on your nice coffee. You might have even put a little dash of whiskey in there. And you're just, you know, you had a great night. You were out all night with the boys, just at the club party. Come home, you got yourself a pizza on the way back. You got yourself a good rest, you know. You just wake up and you just fresh brewed coffee, ash and bourbon for the hangover, and you're just chilling looking at the sunrise.
Blorg is.
And you
is-
just hear
is just-
the flute come, you know, the trumpet come in, the piano is playing. It's beautiful.
I mean, you've got a symphony happening with this
Yeah.
one singular instrument. That's pretty impressive. Blorg is melting into the landscape as he just kind of.
Yeah.
You see his large mouth kind of just spreading down towards the sides. You see his tongue just kind of protruding out the sides. You see him breathing. He is asleep.
The traveler that was on him.
It's in him.
It
Okay.
is no longer.
Get inside his
Traveler.
mouth and grab
He
it.
ate the traveler. It is dead. Like, it is a dead body.
Crawl
Yeah.
in his mouth and get it. Damn.
Hey, Gark. I'm gonna Gark.
What?
Come here.
I don't think I want to go anywhere. Did you
Come
see
here.
what that thing did? No.
Come
did
here.
you see what that thing did? What?
I need
You see the big frog is sleeping. I mean, you don't see Glub doing anything except staring at the sky as he's like eating flies.
Just hold his ankles and shove him.
I wanna look at. Are you over by me now, Gark?
I am a safe distance away, but I can hear you talk.
I want to look at you
You're
in the
just
eyes.
screaming.
I'm just looking. I want to say, you're small. Finesse. I need you to get in this frog's mouth.
I want a persuasion
Don't-
check
Oh,
for
yeah.
you against his AC.
Okay. On a 21.
Gark is not going anywhere. I'm sorry. No amount of persuasion is going to get Gark to go that way.
Get in the frog.
There's no way. No.
Dark with an impressive amount of
Hold the body
willpower
out.
has said, no.
Gark, I'll tie a
Did you-
rope to you. I'll pull you out. Come on.
No!
I
Just
need you to
no!
do this.
Glove
Brother,
the
have
rope
you
for
heard
you.
of X-Lax? Just give the frog X-Lax and it'll eventually come
I
out
don't,
the
I don't
other
know what
end.
that is, man. Can you make something?
Brother,
You
you
need
got
all-
yourself
By the time the
into
body
this
goes
mess.
to the digestive tract, he's gonna burn up, and you're not gonna be able to tell there's a body. We gotta get this
You need
guy
a
out.
dookie
Eventually
bomb or dookie cannon.
Eventually, that body will come out of the frog, and then you win regardless. I
Yeah,
just
but
don't know
then
how
they
long
won't
that's gonna
know if
take.
it's a body because the acidic acid burned the body up.
But it will eventually come out. It doesn't matter what form, it will come out.
You really gonna make me get in this frog's mouth?
Brother, you made your bed. You gotta sleep in it.
Damn. I want to
Look.
take off. I want to take off Brasso.
Okay, yep.
Take off Brasso. I'm
Oh,
gonna lean him against the stone wall here.
Glove
do a
watches you take off Brasso as you lean it up against the stone wall, and he stares.
A little bit of stretching. I'm gonna say, hey, at least come over here and tie a rope to me and hold the rope. Do that.
I mean, there's other ways. There's other solutions to this puzzle, I think.
Climb
supposed to be
in.
a puzzle.
Climb in. Climb
But
in.
there's why is the first thing you go to get eaten? Why is that?
What was this person wearing that was swallowed?
That is a great question. He is wearing, it would look like just regular rags, almost like not a vagrant, but just looks like he's just wearing normal commoners wear, like a wool shirt, a pointed little drapery hat, like he's a Link from Legend of Zelda.
Would he have any metal objects on him whatsoever?
He's got a metal belt buckle.
I have an idea.
Okay.
You could ask what my idea is.
Do you want?
He's like, no, I don't have anything
I
to
got
do with
idea.
this."
Don't care. Then ask.
Look, I could heat up the belt buckle enough to where it would melt the lizard's. Is this a frog?
Big frog.
The frog's stomach to where he would melt. The body would melt through the stomach. All out. What do you think about that?
Whatever you say, partner. Just, it
You're not about to be your
troubles me
partner for
that
long.
Your first idea was to get eaten by the frog.
Well, I was for you to get eaten by the frog because you're small.
Why
and
is
stealthy.
that? Why is that your first idea?
The frog is sleeping.
Because he wouldn't even notice you're going in there.
I-
Like a fly to him.
Why would I go? Why would I come any closer? You just used the word fly. Like, I don't want to get any closer.
All right, what's your solution to this puzzle?
I don't know. I liked your metal idea. I thought that was pretty ingenious. I like that.
Would say it's genius as well.
How does that spell work?
This spell works is choose a manufactured metal object such as a metal weapon or suit or heavy medium metal armor. You can see within range. You cause the object to glow red hot.
Oh, did you say you have to see it?
There you go.
Yeah, but I'll find it. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell. Until the spell ends, you can take a bonus action on each of your later turns to deal damage again if it's within range. Yeah.
We go back
so
to somebody having to get eaten by the frog.
they have to make a Constitution check, but he's dead, so it doesn't matter. So
Just hop in the frog's mouth.
And
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
Just
wanna
hop
Get
see-
in
the
there,
No, I'm
frog's
talking
mouth.
about
get in
you.
there, do a quick sleight of hand.
I want to see
So
you
he
hop in
doesn't
the
notice
frog's
you.
mouth, please.
No.
Not.
No.
Guard, get
no,
in
it's
there,
about
man.
Noah.
Come on.
Come on, Noah. Let him hold the rope for you.
Hop
You
in
climb in
there.
there.
You got a rope on you, guard?
It's sleeping. It's not gonna eat you, please.
Yeah, I have a rope.
Like, tied to
I
me.
I don't want.
One of us has to be a man here. Tied to me.
You come over. No, you come over this way. I'm not going anywhere near that thing.
Just come on. We got the rope will reach a certain distance here.
I guess Gart's gonna bring out the rope and he's just gonna throw the end as close to Corn as he can.
Yeah. I'm going to tie this rope around my body.
Glub will look back and go, make sure it's a good knot, as he's beginning to play with the body of the subdued Kazahana man as he like changes his hair and does all sorts of shit with him.
Yeah. So now I am going to walk my way into this mouth.
Alright, yeah.
Gark yells out to Corn. What if you can't find the thing, look for the little dangly thing in its mouth. Maybe that'll make it throw up.
There's a song about that.
That's just, I like that. That's smart, actually. I could not be in the mouth and still see the dangly thing and hit the dangly thing. So we go for that option.
I think that's probably if somebody is going into the mouth of that beast. That
Do you have anything to throw at the dangly thing?
Well, I figured if you're in the mouth, you could just probably poke it, right?
Go for a ride, cowboy.
Fuck. Okay.
You just diving in there, you sneak in, what are you doing?
Shit. It's asleep, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna walk along its tongue.
I'm gonna like grab hold. Can I have athletics check, please?
Yeah. I'm 18.
Hey, so you grab hold of the tongue that's protruding. You look back down at Gark and you say, "Wish me luck." As you heave yourself up, you have to lift his mouth open with the 18. It will work as you kind of pull yourself into the mouth of Blorg. And you have to like low crawl your way through it. Like it's a low ceiling. Like he's very fleshy. You know, he's an amphibian. He requires a lot of water to keep himself big. And he kind of just slide through. It is pitch black in there. Okay. It's very, very low light conditions.
I don't have dark vision. I can't see anything. I am going to. I'm going to reach into my back. I'm just going to pull out my lantern. I'm just going to hold it up. You know, what do I?
Yeah. So you're like you're low light. There are many things in here. You see emeralds and jewels all inside of his mouth. Okay. As you're making your way through.
I want to yell out. I want to yell out, Gark, there's jewels and shit in here.
Gark, all you hear coming out of the body of Blorg, as we can say, he is hidden. He is inside of Blorg with the other. Glub has just appeared behind you, Gark. He's gonna look up to you and goes, "Have you known him long?"
A few years.
Interesting. And he's just gonna stare forward at Blorg.
Good talk, Glub.
So you're in the frog. It's very low light.
Yeah.
You see all the jewels. In your immediate vicinity, you have like amethysts and rubies and sapphires and emeralds, citrons that all speckle his throat.
A lot of tiny objects. I'm going to ignore these things for now. I'm going to reach the edge of the mountain. You know where the uvula is, and I'm gonna look over to see if I can see any bodies.
Okay, so you're getting to the back of the throat, and you see almost like a fleshy pit. It's almost like a soup at the bottom. And blobbing in the bottom of the soup, you see a man in his arm and his face. It looks like it's already digested, like half the flesh is gone. It's got a film that sits over the top, but you can make out it looks like the fellow that was eaten.
Okay. It looks eaten.
You also see many other skeletons and bodies that are kind of stuck to the sinews of the flesh. You see one kind of still breathing in your direction.
Do I see any metal on any of these objects?
The man that is stuck to the side, you see a glinting on his chest plate. He's wearing armor. Okay. And you see in the soup there's plenty bits of metal that are kind of glancing off, but if you give it investigation, I can give you a true.
Yeah, give me an investigation check. Let's see. I rolled a 10. Great investigation.
You get exactly what I told you. We're back outside. Glub is looking up at Gark and he goes, "Would you like to know how many people have tried this?"
Yeah.
He looks up and he goes, and then we're back to the inside with
All right, I got a plan. I'm going to. You know what? I'm going to walk back over to the jewels.
all. There is no walking in here.
Yeah. I'm gonna crawl over to the jewels real quick. I'm gonna scoop them into my book bag real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna like just slowly.
You're gonna try and take.
You know what?
He's like, scratch that.
You know what? I am going to. You said I didn't see any metal.
No,
No,
I said you saw
there's
the chest
glinting of
plate
a
Alright.
chest
on the
plate.
man stuck to the side,
All right.
and you see the individual that's down there.
All right. I'm going to cast heat metal onto the chest plate. As I cast heat metal onto the chest plate, I'm gonna turn around. I'm just gonna fucking crawl. I'm gonna punch the uvula. I'm gonna keep crawling. I'm just gonna scoop this shit into my
So,
bag. You know what I mean?
Okay,
I'm,
so as
I'm
all
just
of this
hoping-
is happening,
I'm just
I
hoping I'm
want
just
you
gonna
to
get
go
flowing
ahead
out
and
here.
give me a dexterity saving throw. Okay.
Yes.
You're
Yeah.
hearing a large amount of rumbling that is starting to happen.
I
as
rolled a
Blorg-
22.
Okay, Blorg has woken up. Okay.
Yeah.
You have a rope on you, and it's hanging out, and it's, I would say the end of the rope is over by Gark. Okay? Blorg has awakened, and since he's awake, he is egressing away. The rope, Gark, you're holding on to the rope, right?
Yeah.
May I have
Just like,
can I have a dexterity
Come
and a
on,
strength
come
save real
on.
quick? As Glub says, and it begins.
Dexterity and you said saving throw, right?
Yeah, and strength saving throw, please.
Okay, we'll start with the dex.
Dex save. Strength save.
Dex is an 11,
Oh, it's slipping and sliding. All right, give me that strength.
and strength is a nat 1.
Son, okay, it slides out of your hands and you fall back on your flat on your back.
Oh no!
As Glub looks down, he says, "It gets real interesting." As the frog, the map with Corin inside. As the metal is heating up on the man who's stuck to the wall, he goes, "For the love of God!" He starts to fucking burn. He'll make a Constitution saving throw. I don't have him, so he's just gonna roll a 20. I'm assuming, right? It's a con save
Yeah.
for damage, right?
Yeah.
He rolled a 1.
Oh, dude,
he
this
will-
guy.
He will melt the poor fucker with the metal as the chest plate starts to slide off his person because his body has just disintegrated, holding it on as the plate falls into the soup, but it's still heating, right? As the water begins to churn and churn and churn, and you have punched the uvula, which broke up Blorg. We hear a large sloshing sound as multiple bodies fly out into where Blurg once was. Corn, you are covered in stomach acid. You have a nice little pile that you have acquired, and I'll see
Oh,
what
hell yeah.
you have. Okay, and other things that have flown out.
Thank God I
Glub-
left my instrument. I'm just thinking, thank God I left Brasso outside. Oh my God.
Yeah, you're very lucky.
Holy shit.
Glub looking at Gark, he says, he pats Gark on the chest and he goes, "Though you have failed, your friend has passed." And he's going to step over Gark's chest, over to Corn, and he's going to look down at Corn and his mess that he's in. He goes, "You've done so well. Good job."